I want to have the most boring job that you can ever imagine in order to survive day by day, and eventually I just pass away. Who wants to live a life like me? Because me personally, I don't think that's the kind of life that I want to live. Because that would mean I would be doing this thing that I hate day by day in order to survive. But then what's the point of being alive if I cannot find the joy in living itself? If I can't enjoy living? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. It's about dream jobs and passion. Now, we, as a human being, are born differently. For example, me myself, I like Indian food. You like Indonesian food. Both of us are correct. There is no wrong answer here. Both are perfectly fine. But the thing is that I cannot force the thing that I like onto you, and you also cannot do the same thing to me. Now, let's translate this into jobs. For example, I like drawing. By drawing, I feel enthusiastic about it. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm meant to do for my life. So, I like drawing, and I decided I want to become an artist. I work hard. I study about art. I do training all the time. I train all the time. And then I become an artist, which means that currently as an artist, I am living the time of my life by drawing, which is my hobby, my passion, is also my source of income. Now, let's imagine person B, who doesn't like drawing, but he sees me as an artist and I'm successful, and he wants to be successful too. So person B who likes to sing becomes an artist. Now, the problem doesn't come if person B feels okay with it. Like being an artist, sure, I don't love this, but I guess it's okay. It's a good source of income. The problem comes when person B becomes an artist and then he feels depressed, he feels down, he feels stressed out, he lacks purpose. He cannot find the same joy in singing as when he is drawing. That's where the problem starts. That's probably the best signal for you to start looking for other options for yourself so that you are able to enjoy life much more than right now. Now, let's say that you have an odd passion. Your passion is drone racing, for say. There are no jobs for drone racers, but in the future there may be jobs for it. Let's go back to 2010. Back then, professional gaming was not a thing. If your mother asked you, who do you want to be? What do you want to do? And you answered, I want to play games for a living. They would right there and then slap you because they are scared for you. There is no such thing as professional gaming back then. But as time progresses, as technology becomes more advanced and widespread, professional gamers become a reality, an actual job that makes a lot of money, much more than the Indonesian minimum wage. But don't get me wrong, it's hard being a professional gamer. The chances of you being a professional gamer and going in a professional team is actually abysmal. There are millions of players out there waiting for the same chance. But there are only few teams that are available. And that's I think what makes it worth it if you have a passion to fight for it. Just in case that you are the one out of the 1,000 lucky ones. And the point is, I'm not saying for you to quit your job right now. If you don't like it little, if it's still tolerable, then don't quit. But if you start to feel depressed, if you feel like garbage from your work every day, then I suggest for you to find something new because maybe it's not for your calling. There's a saying that if you do the things that you love as a job, you will never have to work again. And that is absolutely true.